JP, 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 the JP, 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 the JP, JP, the JP show.
Hey, what's going on? What's going on, everybody? It's your man JP from the JP show. Welcome. We are back, baby. We're back with a brand new episode. If my memory serves me correct, this is episode 18. Episode 18, season 2 of the JP show. Let's get it on, baby. Let's get it on. Listen, we're back. Before I go into it, I just want to let everybody know to like, comment, subscribe to the show. The show is doing great. We're picking up. We're moving and shaking. Remember, this is a sort of a grassroots show, and we do want to take it to the next level. So we do need your participation when it comes to like, when it comes to comments, and when it comes to subscribing. So if you don't mind, please just hit that button for me and subscribe to the show. And whenever you can, just like and comment. I really do appreciate it. But I'm very, very grateful to be here today. I'm very thankful that we on season 2, episode 18. And I got an amazing show for you guys today. Let's get this thing popping. Now, before I do, I got my little cigar here or whatever. And so I want to, today's episode, I want to smoke me a little cigar, you know what I mean, and enjoy this episode, because we about to talk that talk, babe. Listen, you know how JP do. We about to talk that talk. But let me let you know about my cigar right here. So I'm smoking, I don't know if you guys can see that, but I'm smoking a Gran Habano Maduro Corojo number 5. And actually, I'm going to go in. That's so good. I'm going to go into a little bit of details about this cigar. This is one of my favorite cigars. So guys, this is what we're going to be doing on the show a little bit. We're going to be, because cigars are a big part of my world. The people that know me, that know JP, watch the show, or you may know me out in my regular life, day-to-day life. You know that cigars is a big thing in my life. You know what I mean? Like, I've been smoking cigars for a very long time, and I'm big in the cigar world and everything. So I'm gonna give, and the cigar, the crazy thing is that the cigar world has been asking me, like, JP, why don't you implement us in your show or whatever? Why don't you, give us 2 seconds, JP, give us 2 seconds. So I'm like, you know what? I bet. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna combine the two worlds. I'm gonna give my cigar people, my cigar world a few seconds, you know what I'm saying? But this right here is one of my favorite cigars. Listen, for the ladies, I know a lot of ladies don't smoke cigars or whatever the case is, but maybe your man do, or maybe your father do. Listen, this is a great cigar. This is a Gran Habano Corojo number 5 Maduro. This cigar right here, if you can see it, this cigar, let me see, that cigar, that label is really shiny, but this cigar is a great cigar. And this cigar in New York is priced at about $13. But depending on what state you're in, this cigar can go, matter of fact, I'll let you know. I would say average in the US, the cigar can go for about maybe $8. But here online, it says actually it says $8. So $8 online. And so a little bit about the cigar. I'm gonna read this to you. It's a Gran Habano Corojo number 5. It's a full body cigar that is hand rolled in Honduras. It features a dark reddish Nicaraguan cojo wrapper. That's the wrapper that you see. This wrapper that you see right here, this is Nicaraguan wrapper that is placed over Nicaraguan Habano binder. So the binder is Nicaraguan and the wrapper is Nicaragua. So the binder is a how you want to say it, like an in between the filler and the wrapper. The binder is this in between leaf that basically keeps it's like a stabilizer. It keeps the cigar stable or whatever, because you can't just put the wrapper over the filler. So they need something in between there to stabilize the cigar. I hope you guys can understand that or whatever. All right, so and from Costa Rica and Nicaragua, the Habano Corojo number 5 is a potent and complex stick with a spicy profile. Listen, I've been smoking this cigar for about maybe 8 months now. And when I go to my favorite cigar lounge, Maduro's in the Bronx in Riverdale, one of my favorite cigar lounges, when I go there, this is the cigar that I pick up. So just to let you guys know, great cigar, Maduro Cigar Lounge, check them out too. I'm also at Harlem Cigar Lounge in Harlem. So if you want to check me out one day, go by Harlem Cigar Lounge. You know, possibly on the weekends, you'll see me there, all right? So, great cigar. Let's get into the show, baby. All right. So, let's get it off your chest, JP. Get it off your chest, JP. Get it off your chest. This is the JP show, baby. Let's go. All right, y'all. So, get it off your chest today. We're going to talk about the ladies, of course. And for the ladies, I have a question for you. For my ladies, are you a side piece? Is my question. Are you a side piece? Because, you know, the reason why I ask this, and what I want the ladies to do is get up off the couch, or stop making dinner, or get off the video games, or whatever you're doing, stop doing your nails. Go to the mirror, look yourself in the mirror, and say to yourself, I am a side piece. I've always been a side piece. He never let me be the main girl. I'm a side piece, and I love it. That's what I want you guys to say to yourself, because bad move after bad move after bad move, bad positioning, bad positioning, bad positioning, bad decision making, bad decision making, bad decision making leaves you at a side piece girl. You're a side piece. Listen, I don't want to hear about, oh, he did this. Like, women constantly want to play the victim, of course. They constantly want to blame guys for their shortcomings and all this type of stuff, what happened to them and all this type of thing. Guys, we do take some responsibility for some things, like lying, you know what I'm saying? But for the women, your decision making is a big part of where it leads you, you know what I'm saying? Like, I had a female one time, and she was telling me that she met this guy or whatever, single guy, they hanging out or whatever, and everything is going great. She's having a great time with the guy. So, all of a sudden, every time he gets ready to, you know, it's like nighttime, he always have to leave at night. You know what I'm saying? Like, he can never stay over her house. So she didn't say anything to him, but she just started, you know how women are, their intuition. I will say this about women. Women intuition is on a whole nother level. And when listen, if you want an investigator, listen to me. If you are looking for an investigator, go a woman. Now, I don't know. You know what? I know women can investigate their man. I don't know if they can just investigate just normal people. But they seem like good investigators. But she was saying how the dude would never spend the night and all this type of stuff, and he would leave. And so she did her snooping around, her investigating. The guy told her that he was living in maybe Connecticut or Jersey, something Jersey or something like that. And come to find out, the guy is living in Brooklyn, got 2 kids, and is married. You know what I'm saying? But that's not the end of the story. So she approached the man and said, yo, you know, I did my snooping around. You're married. You have kids. You know what I'm saying? You're not living in Jersey. You're living in Brooklyn. Why did you lie? He said to her, you know what I mean, told her the situation. Oh, me and my wife, we're going to divorce, or we're going to, you know what I mean, we're breaking up, or whatever the case is. And so she allowed him to stay with her. She made a decision you know what I'm saying, not to push him to the curb, not to get rid of him because he's a liar, you know what I'm saying? No, and he's a cheater because he's cheating on his wife with her. She allowed him to continue on with his BS. So what happens? 3 years later, 3 years later, she's calling me, asking me, yo, JP, what should I do? Da, da, da. You know, this guy, I've been with him for 3 years, and the guy, you know what I'm saying, he never stays the night at my house. He always goes home. You know, he's going home to his wife and his kids for 3 years. 3 years the guy never lived, never stayed the night, they go out, they hang out, they're in a relationship or whatever. Every night he goes home. Every night they're together, he goes home. But it's in that decision making. Are you happy being the side piece? Do you love being the side piece? Is the side piece your thing? Listen, for the ladies, no, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. If you're happy with being the side piece, if the side piece is your thing and you're like, yo, I don't care about, you know, I don't want to be in no full-blown relationship. I don't mind being a side piece. By all means, do your thing. Side piece girls, go girl, you a side piece, and you love it, Listen, I got no qualms about nobody that knows who they are and respects who they are, and they know that they're a side piece, you know what I'm saying? But for the ladies, you guys gotta get, you know what I'm saying, you gotta understand, like, listen, you're a side piece, and the ladies is always dating men that's unavailable. Shout out to my girl, Natalia. Which Natalia used to be on the show, whatever. We was talking today, and she was like, yo, women are always dating unavailable men. And it's true. It is very true. Women constantly date unavailable men. Man after man after man after man. If he's unavailable mentally, he may be unavailable emotionally, he may be unavailable spiritually, but they constantly date unavailable men, and also unavailable men that's already in relationships and probably in multiple types of relationships. You know what I'm saying? So for the ladies, get comfortable with being a side piece. For the ladies, for my ladies, get comfortable with being a side piece because you make bad decisions. No, don't come at me. Listen. I always have my ladies coming at me. And for my ladies, I love you. I really do. I love you and I appreciate you. But the JP show, we keeping it a buck here. We're going to be honest and we're going to be straight up. Listen, if you're a side piece and you know it, clap your hands. If you're a side piece and you know it, clap your hands. If you're a side piece and you know it and you don't give up, and you love to show it, if you're a side piece and you know it, clap your hands. Because that's what's going on. Nothing but side pieces. Yo, side piece after side piece after side piece after side piece. And then when a good dude comes in your grill, when a good dude is in your face, when a good dude is like right there, and he's like, yo, I'm a good dude and I ain't with none of that stuff and I'm available. I'm a good dude that's available. I'm here for you. What? She looking at him like, man, I already got a side dude. You know what I'm saying? I already got a dude. But you're a side piece. You know what I'm saying? And I know women are going to say, well, JP, well, what about guys? Guys are they're doing this and they're doing that. And they're side dudes. I'm my own. You know, a lot of females now, and they're like, oh, I'm a boss bitch. I'm a boss bitch. Oh, you know, he's a side dude. Well, listen, I'm going to tell you one thing about a guy. Most guys, they don't mind being side dudes. They don't want to be with your ass anyway. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to commit. Guys don't want to commit. Commitment is a problem with guys. So they don't care about you, about them being a side dude. The problem with women is women care about being a side piece. They care. And shout out to another friend of mine, Trinez. She was talking, she was saying that, you know what I'm saying, women have to find a way to separate sex from love. Because the problem is that women, and this is so true, women are incorporating having sex in love together. Because you lay down and have sex with a man, that doesn't mean that that man loves you. And it's fact. Separate the two. Listen, for the ladies, y'all gotta get this, man. Like, I'm here for the ladies. Listen, I'm going to be preaching this until I can't preach this no more. Listen, just like the men do, you gotta have sex with the man and pass him along. Just like men do. You gotta bang him out and pass. Every man is not your husband. Every man is not your long-term relationship. There's men out here that you just have a sexual attraction with, and you just bang him out and you pass him along. You know what I'm saying? A lot of you women are going freaking years and going all these, 9 months, 10 months. I ain't been with a man in 9 months, 10. That's because there's men out here that you're looking at that you're like, damn, he's sexy, but you won't attack, smash him out, and if it ain't on no commitment shit, move it along. You don't have to be with every man that you smash. And I know we've been brainwashed. Listen, for the ladies, I'm not mad at you, but I'm here because I'm trying to elevate you and to remove those these programs that's in your mind that's telling you that you have to be in love and you have to be with this man because y'all had sex and all these different things. Listen, if you're looking for a relationship, there's ways about going about relationships or whatever. But if the man is non-committal, if the man is unavailable, if the man is showing you, there's signs that tell you this man doesn't want to be with me. Smash the homie and move it along. Don't be a side piece for the rest of your life. There's women out here that's 45, 50 years old and they're side pieces. Come on, man. There's women out here that's 40, 50, 55 years old and they're side pieces. And they're walking around and, the one time the guy may take them out here and there and here, one night a week or one night every 2 weeks. And they're walking around, I'm a boss, I'm that bitch, you know what I'm saying? I'm with my man. You're a side piece. You're a 50-year-old. You're a 50-year-old side piece because you wouldn't smash the homie. You would not just smash the homie. You had to find a way to be with him. For the ladies, it's time to wake up. Make better decisions. To get it off your chest today is for the ladies. You're a side piece and you know it, but it's about making better decisions. If you don't want to be a side piece, if you want to be a side piece, by all means, I love it. Do your thing. I'm with it. That's you got no qualms with me. But if you don't want to be a side piece, you gotta make better decisions. Better decisions. And you can't be blaming guys for everything. You know what I'm saying? So in these side piece relationships, you have a choice. For the ladies, in these side piece relationships, you have a choice. I'm constantly hearing women blame guys about this and blame guys about that. Is guys liars? Hell yeah, guys are liars. You ain't getting, listen, I ain't about to protect men. I'm a man. I ain't protecting men on nothing. Is guys liars? Yes, they're liars. Are guys cheaters? Yes, they're cheaters. Maybe, and I talked about this on the last episode. Maybe commitment is not our thing. Maybe a monogamous relationship is not men's thing. Maybe marriage is not men's thing. Maybe that we supposed to just, be free. And maybe women supposed to be free to do what they please and do what they please with their body and have sex with whoever they want to have sex with. And I know some women, some old-fashioned women is thinking to themselves like, no, JB, no, I can't do that because my mommy told me and my grandmommy told me and my great-grandma, they told me that I'm not supposed to do that. No, it's not true. You have a mind of your own. Make your decision. Women are constantly going off decisions that other people told them about. You know what I'm saying? And then when they get a chance to make a decision, then a guy comes right in front of them. And a good guy is there. And that dude he's a good guy and he's working and he's a provider. He's doing everything. He's the man. And she make a bad decision. She just, oh no, he got on, look at his shoes. He don't have on Balenciagas. He got on Converses. I don't like that. What? Really? Really. So for the ladies, make better decisions. You know what I'm saying? You have a choice whether or not, now if the guy got you locked up and you're a prisoner, then you don't have a decision. You don't have a choice. But it's not that situation. You have a decision. You have a choice. Make better decisions for your life. And when something happens, you know, if you make that decision to be with that man after you find out, you did the research and you find out that he's with somebody, then don't blame everybody. Blame yourself. Let's get it off your chest, baby. Get it off your chest. For the ladies. Listen, I'm here for the ladies, and I know the ladies probably thinking like, oh, JP, you're really hard on us or whatever, but I'm going to be hard on y'all because, you know, for some reason, I guess nobody else has told you guys this. And this is just being honest and straight up. And I know a lot of times we don't like people to be honest and straight up with us, but it's got to start somewhere. You know what I'm saying? We got to start somewhere. So here on the JP Show, I'm going to be honest and straight up. You're making bad decisions. You have a choice, and you're a side piece, and you love it. If you don't love it, make better decisions. All right? All right. Let's get into read my profile. Read my profile, JP. Listen, I hope you guys like my new setup. I moved my whole situation, my little studio. I moved it into my kitchen or whatever. So right now I'm in my kitchen and I'm doing my cause today is a very nice day. And so there's a lot of good lighting, natural lighting that's coming in. So I had to move the location to get, you know, better visuals or whatever. We got some upgrades coming though. Don't worry, guys. We got some upgrades coming real quick. All right, so let me see if I can go to let me go to real quick. So we have a woman here. This is Read My Profile. So you guys know on Read My Profile, I grade the profile from 0 to 10. 0 to 10. So I usually try to pick a good one and a bad one. The two that I have here today, I'm not sure if they're good or bad. They maybe both be bad, but let's check them out real quick. So we have a lady here. She's 31 years old. She goes by the name of Brianna, 31. She says, "Hey love, I'm Brianna with 2 N's, aka Bree. I speak sports, corporate America, and music, mixed with beauty, sarcasm, humor, bougie, and classy. I'm simply me because it's too hard to be somebody that I'm not. Not with the shenanigans, convo before number before chill. My IG is blah, 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 blah. Oh yeah, do not hit me with a Q&A session right off the bat. Not looking to be interrogated." So, this is Brianna. She's 31. Let me read it one more time to you. "Hey love, I'm Brianna, aka Bree. I speak sports, corporate America, and music, mixed with beauty, sarcasm, humor, bougie, and classy. I'm simply me because it's hard to be something that I'm not. Not with the shenanigans, convo before number before chill. Hit me on my IG, blah, 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 blah. Oh yeah, do not hit me with Q&A sessions right off the bat. Not looking to be interrogated." So, this profile, I'm going to give this profile I'm going to give it a 6. I'm going to give it a 6. It's not bad, but it's not like popping off the page for me, and it's not like some of those profiles I've read in previous weeks, good profiles, when I'm just like, oh my gosh, like this lady is, but from her writing, you know, she's amazing. You know what I'm saying? This profile is, it's like middle of the road. I got a couple of problems. She says, oh yeah, do not hit me with the Q&A sessions right off the bat. Not looking to be interrogated. This is one of the problems with women. Kind of going back into, you know, being a side piece. This is one of the problems. Listen, you got to ask questions. Like, what's wrong with these people, yo? Ladies, you gotta ask questions. If you're not asking questions, this is how you get played. This is how you get played. For the ladies, listen, ask as many questions as possible. I think I've told you on previous episodes that you want to dive into a person's life. You know what I'm saying? You're going to be with this guy, possibly. You possibly could be with him. So you want to ask questions after questions after questions, and vice versa. He needs to ask you questions to find out who the hell he's talking to. If you're telling him that he can't ask you no questions, then what's the salutations like? What's the greeting like? Like, how is he supposed to present himself and figure things out? You ask questions, then from questions, that's the questions is the baseline. And then from there, you go into my life and your life and stories and all this shit. Everything is not just a vibe. You got to get to a vibe. You got to start somewhere and then you move into a vibe. They just think like, oh, you meet a guy online and it's a vibe. No, it's not always a vibe. Like, sometimes you have to build. You know, everything is not instantaneously. For the women and for the men. For the women, everything is not instantaneously. You just instantly, that's it. Some, like back in the day, they would build into a relationship. You know what I'm saying? Build their way there. Not just, don't ask me no questions, don't ask me this, don't ask me this, don't ask for my number, whatever. We're vibing. This is what it is. That's not how it goes, ladies. So for this young lady, I'm gonna give her a 6. Which is not terrible, but you know, she could have did better. Let me see if there's anything else in here. I don't really like people that say don't ask for my number, because I mean, she didn't say that. She said convo before number. So maybe on the other end, maybe guys are saying, you know, hello, how you doing? What's your name? Can I get your number? So yeah, so maybe, and that's really kind of how I go in real life, to be honest. A lot of guys be like, yo, what's up? How you doing? What's your name? You got a man? No? Or can I get your number? So, I mean, at least guys are staying consistent with the bullshit. All right. So let's get into, this is Molly. Molly is 34 years old. And she says, you ready? She says, I'm not about the bullshit in the games. If you just trying to fuck, you can keep moving. I'm trying to get to know you and your mental state first before anything else, period. Come correct or don't come the fuck at all. I'm trying to find my husband wherever he may be and build and expand. If you not that type, then dismiss the fuck out of me. I don't give a fuck if you like it or not. Period. Yo, they are crazy. Yo. This is crazy. Oh my gosh. Yo, I gotta read that over again. Like, that was amazing. Whoo! Molly, 34 years old. Not no little girl. 34 years old. I'm not about the bullshit in the games. So if you just trying to fuck, you can keep it moving. I'm trying to get to know you and your mental state first before anything else, period. Come correct or don't come the fuck at all. I'm just trying to find my husband wherever he may be and build and expand. If you not on that time, then dismiss the fuck out of me. I don't give a fuck if you like it or not, period. Yo, this is a real profile. This is a real profile. So, as you can tell, that profile is a big, fat -0. Negative. Like, there's so many wrongs in there. The cursing, the aggressiveness, you know, I don't give a fuck, period, if you like it or not. Like you obviously, and the crazy thing is that there's probably dudes that's probably hitting her up or whatever. Because dudes don't really care. They just want to smash. They don't want to be with her. No guy wants to be with her. No guy wants to be with a woman that talks like that acts like that present themselves like that. She's actually presenting themselves. So imagine if I went up to her on the street level and I said, hey, what's your name? You know what's coming. Attitude is coming. Bad behavior is coming. You know what I'm saying? Like, just like in a whole nother space. Don't know how to talk. Verbiage is crazy. Cursing all over the place. You know what I'm saying? Don't know how to, mannerisms is all over the place. You know what I'm saying? So she gets a negative, not even a 0. She gets a -0 because, you know, this is a profile. You want to present yourself in a certain type of way. You have curse word. You're cursing all over the place. You don't give a damn about how you present yourself or whatever. You know, I don't know, you know, what type of guy that you're looking for. You're saying that you don't want to, you know, you're not going to fuck and all this type of stuff. But to be honest with you, that's a fuck profile. That's a profile where dude is like, yo, I'm going to fuck the shit out of her. That's not a profile where it's like, yo, this is a woman. Now, that's the thing, ladies. Ladies, when you're writing these profiles, and not ladies, if you're watching this, I keep telling y'all, send me the men profile so I can read it. But y'all won't do it. Y'all watch the show, but y'all won't send me the men profile. I'm begging you. I'm begging you. I am begging you. Send me the men profile so I can read it. Okay? I need the men profile so I can make this a 50-50, you know, ball game. Don't just send me bad profiles. You can send me good profiles too. But send me the men's profile so I can read it. But that's a 0 on top of a 0 on top of a 0 on top of a 0. Like, that's like negative. Like, you don't talk like that. You don't act like that. You don't present yourself like that. There's keywords, there's things that you want to say, how you want to present yourself in order. Listen, there's good guys on these profiles, but you know what I'm saying? You got to have keywords and say certain things and know what to say in order to, those keywords that she said was basically, I'm a side piece. So, you know, if you want to hook up and she says, I ain't fucking, but you fucking. Off of that profile, you fucking. Sorry, that's just the way it is. All right, so, topics, yes. Topics, and more topics. So let me try to light my cigar up before I get into my topic for today. I hope you guys are enjoying the show because, and I'm telling you guys, the show is going to be. Oh, you know what? I forgot to tell you. Next week. I'm going to have a female on the show. Yes, her name is Tiffany. I'm going to have a female on the show. Her name is Tiffany. I'll introduce you and everything to her next week or whatever so you guys can get to know her a little bit. But yeah, so we're going to have a female and we're going to talk about, we're going to do our due diligence and we're going to talk that talk. So I'm actually going to put her IG on my show or whatever, so you can go and you can check her out and get to know her and maybe get some background on her and ask her some DM her or whatever, ask her some questions like, hey, what's your point of view going to be on the JP show and how are you going to, you know what I'm saying, like what are you going to say and what are you going to do when JP starts to go on his rants and all this type of stuff and how are you going to combat him and rebuttal and all this type of stuff. So I'm going to have her on the show. I'm going to introduce her or whatever the case is. So if you wanna get at her and talk to her and find out more about her, I'll have her IG on there so you guys can do that. So let me light this up real quick and we're going to get into some topics. Great cigar. One of my favorite cigars. Great cigar. All right. So, topic of today is for the men. For the men. If you pass the blunt to the right and the right is a woman, you're a clown. Straight like that. I'm sorry that I gotta be the one to tell y'all this or whatever, but if you're getting females high or you're passing drugs to female, you're a clown. Listen, I'm here to tell y'all things that maybe people never told y'all before. If you're sitting in a room and you're getting high with a woman, you're a clown. Listen, say what you want to say about JP. I'm right here. I'm right here. It's the JP show. Say what you want to say about JP. If you're passing weed to women, you're a clown. If you're sitting in the house and you're getting high with women, you're a clown. Also, you are a clown if you're driving, if you're smoking while driving, you're a clown. Straight up. You are a clown. Listen, you should not, listen, driving is already dangerous all in itself. Now you're intoxicated under the wheel of a vehicle. You know, I see so many car crashes and I see car crashes, basically like 3-4 car crashes a day. And when I'm driving, I smell weed coming from different people's cars. I know you guys smell it too. I smell weed coming from people's cars. People are, and maybe back in the day, I might have smelled it here and there, but now it's like every 15 minutes I'm smelling weed coming out of people's cars while driving. Yo, stop doing that. For the men and for the women. Stop doing that. Stop driving, while smoking and driving at the same time. That's dangerous. That is very, very, very dangerous. If you're doing that, if you're a dude and you're doing that, you're a clown. If you're a female and you're doing that, you're a clown, you're a buster, you're a sucker. Like, you're every negative name that I could think about right now without getting too derogatory, but you're a clown. And for the guys, listen, we gotta protect our sisters. Straight up, man. Like, stop it with the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? If you're getting a female intoxicated and drunk and high and everything, listen, at some point, yeah, we're at a position now that we done fucked up so much that, females, well, whatever, they do whatever. You know what I'm saying? One thing too for the females is that, listen, protect yourself. If you're out and about and you're drinking or whatever the case is, don't be getting fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Like, watch your intake on your drinks or whatever. Because a lot of times people be catching the metro or they're catching the bus or they're catching the train or whatever, the subway, and you're moving and shaking, you're on the trains or whatever, or you gotta, when you get out of the trains, you gotta, if you're in Brooklyn or if you're in Queens or whatever, you gotta walk out of that fucking subway and it's fucking dirty, disgusting, and it's nasty and it's dark. And you're walking down the street and you're already intoxicated or whatever, and you're all, you know what I'm saying? And not only that, if you get into a cab or if you get into an Uber, you don't know these cabbies, you don't know these Ubers, you're intoxicated or whatever, you may fall asleep in the back of a cab. Next thing you know, you're in fucking Long Island somewhere in the basement. Ladies, for the men, listen, I mean, we're at a point right now, and I wish we had this technology 30 years ago, so I could have said this 30 years ago, but if you're smoking weed with females, like, I ain't trying to tell you what to do, but I'm just saying, from my standpoint, this is my perspective, you're a sucker and you're a clown, and you should not be around women at all, because women are so precious, and like, they wanna be down with you. Like, women love us so much. Y'all guys don't know how much women like love us and they appreciate us and they want to be around us and they want every piece of us. They want every little piece of us. And that include whatever you do, whatever your hobbies are. So if your hobbies are, you know what I'm saying, smoking weed or whatever, they will smoke weed with you. But you gotta be for me. If I would smoke weed, I don't smoke weed, but if I smoke weed, I had a cousin, he smoked weed. And I remember him telling me that he don't let his girl smoke weed. She don't smoke weed with him, but he don't let his girl smoke weed with him. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, you're not smoking with me. Like, she don't smoke at all, but he's like, nah, you're not smoking with me. Like, this is my thing, or whatever. Go find your thing, but this is my thing. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not about to get you on smoking weed or whatever and getting high and all this other stuff. I don't know what's going to happen whenever you start smoking weed, and you might get addicted to it. And I know a lot of people say, oh, weed is not addictive. Bullshit. We already have dopamine on the brain, so we already have some sense of a high already. Now, if you keep on putting more dopamine on the brain, more, you keep intoxicating yourself more and more. Yes, it is an addiction. You know what I'm saying? It may be an addiction that is easier to get off of, but it's somewhat of addiction. And I see all these people out here that smoking weed that look like zombies, like just walking around just like they look like zombies. So for the men, you're a clown, and it's just time for us, if we're in a relationship with a woman, or if we like this woman is around us all the time, it's time for us to start being protectors. Back in the day, we used to be protectors. We would protect our women. You know what I'm saying? Nah, you can't do that. Remember your sister used to, oh, nah, you ain't doing this, you ain't doing that. Get your ass over here. Get in the house or whatever. We done fucked up. We done forgot all that shit. And we high as hell. We drunk as hell. And we done threw everything out the window. And now women is out here. I see so many women just fucking zooted out of their minds. Oh, I'm high, man. Like, yo, that's not sexy, man. That's not sexy. You look bad. And somebody got to tell these women, you look bad. You zooted out of your mind. You high as fuck. You leaning all over the place. All y'all people that's smoking weed. All y'all people that's popping pills. All y'all people that's doing like heavy drugs. You look stupid. You are crazy looking. You look zombie-like. You're out of your mind. If you're popping pills, all my pill poppers all over the fucking country, you look like a fucking idiot. Get control over yourself. Control yourself. Get yourself back. Get back to reality. You know what I'm saying? You done lost it. Get some help. There is help out there for people. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you just want to be zooted out of your mind all the time, then whatever. But, yo, get some help. Popping pills every day, letting your kids see. The problem is that you're intoxicated, you're high, you're drugged up off of pills. Your kids are seeing this. You know what I'm saying? And it just depends on which way they go. They might be a pill popper. And then their kids might be a pill popper. And then their kids might be a pill popper or whatever drugs that's going to be out at that time. So you're actually starting a tradition. Yes, you're starting a tradition that could possibly just go down the line. So for the men, it's time for us to protect our women. And it's time for us, we got to get help. If you're addicted to something, you got to talk to people. We got to get help. If you're smoking weed with a female and you're like, yo, shorty, you smoking because you think you're going to try to fuck? Like, if that's the only way that you know how to fuck, you're a clown. You're a super clown. Because you ain't got to drug a woman to fuck. You know what I'm saying? They already horny anyway. All you got to do is be cool, don't say nothing stupid, stimulate her for a couple of minutes with some intelligent shit, and she gonna fuck. You know what I mean? So, that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? I'm sick of all these people that's getting my women. It's a lot of beautiful, intelligent women that I feel like that's not walking in their purpose in life because they zooted off of drugs. So, you may say, oh, JP, that's old-fashioned, man. You gotta deal with the time. Hey, whatever you say, whatever about JP, but this is just my perspective. You heard? All right, so listen, guys, listen. Great show. Great show today. Listen, I'll be back next week. Tiffany will be on the show next week. So holla at her. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get into her. We're gonna find out more about her. But guys, love the show. Thank you guys. We'll see you next week. I love you. Peace.